Ooh, get -2? Woohoo! That might be useful, but we're not doing it. NANI? What's up? I'm Ben, and this is Ready, Set, Ink, the channel that brings you all the crazy decks. This one is the Pooh Squad. That's right, we're playing all sorts of 101 Acre Wood cards. 101 Acre Woods, what am I talking about? 100 Acre Woods and even 100. Pooh Bear giving the salute. They're pirates, they're Poohs, they're good to go. He's eating his honey, and look at the construction in this boat. They need to learn how to drive a nail. He's got support on a 2-cost. On a 2-strength character usually isn't the best, but his other ability makes up for it. Whenever this character quests, you pay 1 less for the next pirate character you play this turn. It's a way worse dock, but it's Pooh Bear, and we love to see it. He doesn't get a cool keyword, like they don't have like 100 Acre Wood keywords, but that would be sure nice if there was like a synergy that worked with 100 Acre Wood. But it's too late for that. This is Al, and he's pointing to the honey flag behind him. No, I don't know. Is this a tinfoil hat? We don't know. The 3/3 body is a good body. This can trade into a lot of stuff. We saw a couple cards in as right, so you got the 3/3 stat line, and we like to see it. During your turn, whenever a character is put in your inkwell, chosen opposing character gets -1 strength until the start of your next turn. Until the start of your next turn is a great deal. And then we got other pirates. This one came out really early. This one came out from Into the Inklands 3 sets beforehand, but it fits so well with our 101 Acre Wood gang. Oh, dude, that's a pirate too, but he's not even in the Azurite Sea. He's just chilling on an island. When you play this character, give -2. Ooh, that's a little bit better than Owl. Oh, it's just on play, and this is whenever it's in your inkwell. Kind of like the Roo more than the Owl. We got the Piglet and the Piglet. This Piglet, don't know what it's doing here. I think it's just here to be cute because it doesn't have the pirate keyword, but it sure does quest for 2 lore, and it's going to sweep the competition. That's right. And then we got our Super Tigger, one of a kind. Whenever you play an action, this character gets +2 strength this turn, so we can go to huge amounts of strength. We got to go for the Christopher Robin, more Tiggers, 100 Acre Woods right here, right now. And then for our actions, we got good job. Your chosen character gets +1 lore this turn. That's all right. Get an extra lore for 1 ink. Don't mind if I do. Thievery, we gain a lore. Our opponent loses the lore. Brawl, we banish somebody with 2 strength or less. Pooh's pirate ship. You play it down for 1 ink, then you exert it. You pay 3 ink. Return a pirate character from your discard to your hand. I'd like to return this Piglet. Whoa, that one's got a crazy captain hat. Why don't we have this Piglet Glimmer? We're missing that Piglet Glimmer. That's a whole different one. This one has a green hat on. And then in this anime, Pooh is pulling up a Piglet with a crazy black hat and purple swag. The friendliest ship on the street. We're going to see this Glimmer. I guarantee it. That's a cool one. Have you guys seen this Piglet? Where's that Piglet in the lore? I want to know. And then we also have the 100 Acre Island. It's like the 100 Acre Woods, but this time it's an island. Say what now? During the opponent's turn, whenever a character is banished while here, gain 1 lore. So you better believe that we're going to put all of our pirate characters at the 100 Acre Island. It has 5 willpower, so hopefully they go after our characters before our island. It doesn't gain us a lore, but that's okay because it can gain us a lore if our characters meet their demise while here. We're excited to play the Pooh Squad. It's one of our favorite IPs in all of history. We're going to go here to menu, export, ink table, and play on Inktable. If you want to play this deck too, the link is in the description down below.
Things that we learned in this video: the best acres in the 100 Acre Woods are the friends you make along the way. Number 2, Roo is not bad. Could be a good addition to the Under the Sea decks, giving people the -2 until the start of the next turn. It's pretty good. And number 3, Christopher Robin. Nah, that's Christopher Robin.
We're going up against a moving damage deck. It's a red-purple deck that likes to move damage wherever it well pleases. Christopher Robin, don't need to see it right now. We might save one of these for ink. We might keep the Robin because we want to play the Robin. Just kidding, we're getting rid of this. This is 6 cost? Whoa, we'll ink that first. And I think we're good to go with those lines right there. Here we go. We got some Poohs. We got some Brawls. They ink a card and then they pass the turn. Love to see it. We are going to ink this ticker because there's no shot that we're playing it. And then we'll put down our 100-acre wood location. It's there as a trick, a distraction. They play the Juju. It's a 1-2 stat line. That's okay with us. We have Gopher. Gopher's a 4-cost character. We are going to ink a... This is evasive, so we like to play that. Do we ink the Brawl? Not a chance. Do we ink the Brawl? Yes, we do. And then we play our Pooh, and then we don't have ink to move, so we just pass the turn. That's what we got going on. They ink a card. Do they have something for 3? It's the Bell. The Bell can move at damage, but they ain't got no damage to move. We got Juju. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. We got Good Job. We are going to go ahead and ink the Good Job. We got 2 that we can use. We can get down the evasive character, and then when we play actions, it gets strength. But we don't need to do that right now. We need to put out another Pooh is what we need. We need to play Pooh. And then we need to move Pooh to the 100-acre island. And then we're going to challenge Pooh into the Juju. Getting rid of them. And then hopefully this Bell decides to take out the Pooh. And then we gain a lore with the Pooh that way. And then we pass the turn. Up at 3 ink. They're at 3 ink. Now 4. What do they have for us? It's a Minnie Mouse. Good deal. They quest the belt. Just kidding. They take out the Pooh. They fall for the trap. The 100-acre woods gets us a lore. That's right. 1 on the board. They play a bell, and then they move a damage from their bell to our Pooh. Our Pooh is hurt, but that's okay. We have the Brawl. But do we need it? We have the Gopher that can quest for 2. We got the Pooh's pirate ship, which might be the move. Do we do what we do? Do we do? We'll ink that, and then we will play. Do we go for Pig? Do we go for Gopher? It sure is looking like Gopher, because Gopher can... They'd have to throw a couple characters in. Yeah, and then maybe we'll save this. Except for if they do an on-play, then they get rid of this. We're going to pass the turn. That's what we got going on. Maybe not the best ideas. They're at 5. They could play down the Bell Mystic Sorcerer, the Mystic Accomplished. They play a Scar. It's going to do 2 damage and 2 damage to another character. They do the 2 damage to Minnie Mouse. That's the Wombo combo right there. The AI knows what's good. Playing Scar to do 2 damage to the Minnie. Priming it up for the damages. We got our Gopher. We got our Christopher Robin. The good old Rob. Whenever this character quests, if you have 2 or more other characters in play, gain 2 lore. Whenever you ready this character. I only ready him once a turn. How about you? Brawl. Can't take that out. Pooh's pirate ship can refill our hand. Brawl can take those out. Or you can Brawl. We're up at 5 ink. We're going to play our Piggy. We're going to play our Pooh. And then we're going to move Gopher to the 100-acre island. And he's going to go on a little quest because he can quest for 2. That's 3 lore. That's a whole bunch more than we didn't have before. But this Scar's kind of scary because Scars can do 4 damage and still live because this is only doing 1 damage back. What do they do with the Bell? They decide to do 3 damage into the 100-acre island. Bell takes out the 100-acre island. Now we're not going to get a lore. We have Be King Undisputed, which is going to make us banish 1 of these cards. What do we do? Is it the Piggy that can put 2 damage back? Or is it the Gopher, who they'd have to expend resources on? It's looking like the Piggy. I think the Gopher might be a little bit better here. They're questing with their miniature mouse. And now it's up to us. We get Rabbit, Roger Rabbit. We are going to use our card ability on the Pooh. We pay 3 ink, and then we get back a Pooh from the discard. And then we get to play a Pooh. We're going to ink our Rabbit. So next turn we can play our Christopher Robin. Good old Christopher. Do we quest the Gopher or do we take out Minnie Mouse so then they can't use those 2 damage against us? I think we are going to challenge into the Minnie Mouse. That's what we got going on. We're going to pass the turn. They put a library down. The library is super good. They do 3 more damage into our Gopher, but they take 1 back. We'll see who takes out our Gopher. It's looking like they're questing for 3, a huge amount of questing. And they take out our Gopher with their other Bell Accomplished Mystic. They move 2 bells to the library, but they should have moved the Scar because I'm going to take it out with my Pooh. We get Christopher Robin and Rue. Ooh, get -2? Ooh. That might be useful, but we're not doing it. We are just playing our Christopher Robin, and then we are challenging Pooh into the Scar. Taking rid of the Scar, don't want them to get 3 lore. We can let them get card draw. We can't get them get a whole bunch of lore. And then we're going to Pass the turn. We're keeping our Rue because we could play Rue and another card next turn. They're going up to 13. One from the library, one from the bell. They could also quest this bell. They do 2 damage to this bell. Get rid of it. Get to draw a card. That's some crazy synergies there. This bell gets to quest again. They're all the way up to 14 with game on board, question mark. This is 3, 4, 5. They go up to 19 if they have any other character to gain them more. We lose. This is a 3-3 stat line. Pretty good. Christopher Robin trades into there. That'd be a bad deal. Oh, he's not even exerted. So what's the matter, baby? Looking like we do challenge Chris in the library. They get to draw a card. It's a bad deal, but that's what we got going on. We can play our Rue. Rue's going to give -2 strength to that. Definitely should have done that to the bell first. Same math, I think. And then we'll play our Rue Tigger, and then we pass the turn. Looking like we're kind of cooked here. They gain a lore with the library. They quest their Scar for a big 3. And then do they have a bell? They have Anna, which is going to exert all of our characters. We ready our characters. Christopher Robin's going to gain us a lore. This Anna quest for 2, so we are all the way cooked. We are going to challenge. We challenge Rue into there. Then we can get back Rue and give it negative again. We challenge Tigger into there. Either way, we lose. So we're just going to challenge Tigger into there. We are going to play our Gopher. We don't have enough for our card ability. We have to pay 3 ink for that card ability. We are going to quest Christopher Robin for 2, all the way up to 7. And then we are questing Rue. Well, I guess we're challenging. What are we doing? And then we're passing the turn. They won this round, but we're going to try again. We're going to try to get the W on the hubby, if you know what I'm saying. There's Juju, 2 card soldiers, and then all they have to do is quest, and then we cry a little bit. We are going to go to load new decks, and then I'm going to start this time, because last time they started, and we got absolutely shreked. We got our 1 cost, we got our 2 cost, we got our 3 cost. We're happy with this hand. We like it a lot. We are going to start off by inking the big Tigger, and then playing our Roger Rabbit. That's right. We get to heal the damage when we play Roger Rabbit, but there's no damage on him, so why'd I click yes? And then we pass the turn. Our opponent draws. They ink a card. Do they have a card to play? It's Mulan. They enter with 2 damage on them. Luckily, Rabbit will be able to take it out. We get a Piglet. We have a Tigger. I think we ink the Tigger and play our Pooh. Why would we play our Pooh when we can play our Piggy? And then we will get to quest our Rabbit, and hopefully they take the bait themselves, and then we pass the turn. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Maybe we should have not quested and then quested our Piglet for 3 and then done the things. Luckily for us, they don't do it. Ooh, this makes it have -2. That's perfect. The Rue combo is real. We're going to ink the Piggy. Don't need it right now. Play the Rue. Welcome to the battlefield, Rue. When Rue enters the battlefield, gets -2 to 1 character. It's going to be Mulan. And then you guessed it. We are going to challenge Mulan with Roger Rabbit. Oh, that's right. The indignant pirate? That's right. Look at his nose. Silly little rabbit. Tricks are for kids. We're going to quest a Piglet for 3. That's the aggro ability of the 100-acre wood gang. We're going to play the Thievery. That makes them lose a lore and we gain a lore. Don't mind if I do. We're all the way up at 5. We had the ink to do it. We're okay. Everything's fine. They play the bell, but there's no damage to move around. We're chilling yet again. We can ink a card and get out this Gopher, or we get down Owl and get ready for a good time. If we get down Owl, or if we go even crazier and just play Pooh and ink Owl, because we're really crazy, and then quest the Rabbit, that's 6. We quest our little Piggy, that's 9. And questing the Sweet Rue gets us all the way to 10. That's half of the game already done. That's the power of going first in Disney Lorcana. You saw it here. You saw me go second, and I got Shrek. They sing Friends on the Other Side. Weird choice, but okay. They hard cast Friends on the Other Side. That's all their ink, but they got 7 cards in the hand. We get Christopher Robin, but he's not going to help us out now. We're going to play Gopher. We don't have our Owl, even though we should have kept our Owl. We're not going to ink Christopher. We don't need to. And we can quest for a big 3 right there. That's 13. And then we can quest the Pooh. Pooh is going to make pirate characters cost 1 less, but we also get to give our support of 2 strength to the Piggy. not the piggy, the rabbit. Boing, that's the sound they make when they hop. We're going to challenge the rabbit, who is now a 3-2 stat line, to take out their bell. No more shifting for that bell. We are going to quest our Roo, good old Roo, and then we have game on board, right? We sure do. And then we're passing the turn. Game on board, they're at 0 lore. We love to see. They play a Mother Gothel. What a wasted turn. They play a Juju to move a damage onto our Gopher, and that's it. We get the big W just like that. We're going to ink Christopher Robin. He's in the drink. We play the Winnie the Pooh, and then we get to quest for 3 big ones right there with the piggy. We quest the kangaroo, and that's right. Our Pooh Bear gets to win the game. Aye, aye, Captain. Thanks for watching. We put out new videos every day. We'll see you in the next one.